Hey Pisces, what's up? Welcome to your January reading. I hope that you guys are having a great day. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. And if this reading is helpful or insightful, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information's in the description box down below. And yeah, with that being said, we're going to get right into this. We're going to see what is going on for Pisces January 2023. I believe that the deck is ready, so we're going to get into it. What's going on for Pisces in January 2023? We have the Eight of Pentacles reversed here, along with the Nine of Pentacles reversed. What's going on for... Wow! These cards are just talking today. What do we have here? Five of Pentacles reversed. So, we have a lot of Earth energy coming out. I will be pulling more cards, but I'm going to just start off with these three. It seems like you're backtracking. You are kind of over putting effort or energy into something. Like you're taking something apart, or you've come a long way to get where you are, and you're kind of realizing that this isn't really the path for you. This isn't really it. You've invested a lot of energy into this. You've put in so much time, effort, you've learned a lot, you've tried your best, but for some reason, it doesn't matter how much you try, how many chances you give this, it's not you, it's not your path, it's not what you want, it's just not it. There's something about this that you just feel like there's nothing there. And with this Five of Pentacles reverse, I see you're coming out of this, and this might be in like your money or your job, your career, what you do for a living, where, you know, like, it just doesn't resonate with you anymore. And so with the Five of Pentacles reverse, I like that it's reverse, actually. It's like, this is a sign like you're really getting control over your life, and this is you coming out of struggle. And as you're coming out of this struggle, you're realizing, like, I just don't want to be here anymore. Like, if this is a job, it's just like you're realizing, like, I don't want to work with you people anymore. I don't want to be here anymore. This isn't my path. This isn't in alignment with me. It's just not what I want. You know, there's a lot of doubts that you're having about this path that you're on. You're kind of feeling like part of you feels like you've wasted all this energy, and you feel like if you were to just give up or walk away, it would all be for nothing, or, you know, you're trying to talk yourself out of it, trying to talk yourself into staying. But yeah, it seems like the effort that you've been putting into something, you're kind of just like giving up. You're kind of taking it apart. It's kind of like, some of you are like full on perfectionists, where it's like if it's not perfect, you just want to throw it away. So that might be something that is something you need to be aware of, is like being your own worst enemy, your own worst critic. But for some of you, it's just more like you're just not feeling it anymore. You're not feeling this drive. You're not feeling this excitement. You're not feeling this motivation anymore. And you're kind of thinking about other paths that you could take, or, you know, your mind is wandering. If this is in regards to a relationship, it's like you're in a relationship, but it's like it's not fulfilling, or it's not what you want. So you might be finding yourself like wondering what other things are out there, other relationships, other people, what life would be like if you weren't in this current environment or relationship. You know, you're kind of like wondering, you know, what else is out there. Because right now you're feeling very stuck or limited, and, you know, you're kind of just doing things out of habit, doing things out of obligation, rather than because you actually want to do it. And you don't want to live like that any longer. You don't want to, you don't want to be settling. So I'm seeing that you're making some sort of change here. Five of Pentacles reverse. What's going on for Pisces in January 2023? What's going on for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in January 2023? Wow, Six of Swords. So there's movement. You're moving away from the things in your life that aren't serving you, that aren't making you happy. You're moving away from, you know, investing your energy in the wrong people or the wrong environments where it's not being reciprocated or it's not being appreciated. You're leaving behind a time in your life where you felt doubt, where you felt insecure, where you felt ignored or alone. Like, you know, you're leaving behind a lot of crap, and it could be a bit emotional for some of you. What else is going on for Pisces in January 2023? Show me clearly what's happening for Pisces. So I see like you're putting some distance, or there's something about you changing like the path that you're on. So that's what I've noticed so far today as I did your reading, Aquarius and Capricorn. I'm noticing that like, there's an overlapping kind of theme here. We have the Lovers out here. Gemini energy. We also have the Four of Wands. So I do see that there's some sort of like commitment, or there's progression being made in some sort of commitment of yours. It could be a relationship. And there is some sort of like fulfillment here. I'm going to keep pulling. Oh, look, the star actually at the bottom. So there is some sort of fulfillment after disappointment. Five of Cups. So after some sort of disappointment, or things not really working or flowing very nicely for you, or just after struggle, comes happiness, excitement, love of life. So this is about you moving away from the things that make you feel like crap emotionally, as well as mentally, even physically. Like you're just moving away from the things that make you feel bad about yourself. As you should. As you should. Okay? I'm going to keep pulling more cards. And then I'll go into depth, of course, you guys. Like, you already know. If you've been here before, you already know. We're going to talk about this a lot more. But let me just pull some more cards, see what, like, where are you going? What can you expect? What is going on for Pisces in January 2023? What's going on for Pisces in January? We have the Hermit reversed, along with the Seven of Swords. Give me one more for Pisces. Seven of Pentacles and Ten of Swords reversed. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom with the Queen of Swords and Death, and the Four of Swords. Take your time and don't rush into anything. So you're needing to get crystal clear here. Hermit reversed. Yeah. This is where you're really Pisces from now to the end of January. This would be a great time for you to really start thinking long and hard about your future and what you want, especially if you're unhappy or unsatisfied with where you're at with current circumstances. Whatever it is in your life that's not fulfilling you or meeting your needs or meeting your wants and desires, that's something that you're needing to spend some time thinking about and start asking yourself, what is it that would fulfill you or make you feel better or happier, you know, because right now with the Hermit reverse, you're feeling lost. You're feeling like there's no sense of purpose. You're lacking clarity, lacking like a plan of where you're trying to go. Whereas when he's upright, it's like he knows where he's supposed to be going. He's got a good idea. He's following his own path. He's following his own inner compass. When it's reversed, it's like you're feeling very lost, and you're feeling like there's even disconnect towards yourself, unable to really tap in or tune in with what you're being called to move towards. You're feeling very lost. You might be really just being swayed by other people's opinions, listening to what other people are telling you to do, and making your decisions based off that. And I am feeling like there's a bit of like sabotage here, self-sabotage. There might also be someone around you or someone in your environment who may not have the best of intentions here. Seven of Swords. So maybe, we'll have to clarify that before I speak on it even more. You're needing a plan, though. If we're just talking about the Seven of Swords just directly towards you, Pisces, it's like if you don't go in with a plan, then you're kind of setting yourself up for failure. If you're just winging it and you don't know where you're going, or you don't have intentions that you're planting, if you don't have intentions, you're kind of screwed. You're like, nothing's going to come out of this situation if you don't set intentions or you don't get clear with what you want. You know, let's say, for example, you're looking for a relationship. You're single, looking to mingle, but if you don't know what you're looking for, whether you're just looking to casually date, you're looking for a hookup, you're looking for something long term, you're looking for someone you want to spend the rest of your life with. If you're just going in like, I just want a relationship, but you have no goal, of like what is it that you actually are looking for, it's just going to be a very confusing time for you. If you're like, I want a job, I want money, but you don't know like what kind of job you want, you don't have any specifics or intentions of what you want it to feel like, what kind of money you want to make, what kind of work you want to do. Like if you don't have any intentions, it's just you're gonna get everything. You're gonna get everything, and it's gonna be overload, and it's just gonna stress you out, and yeah, it's just, you're gonna feel like stuck, unable to move. You have a lot to think about here. 7 of Pentacles. So I would say don't rush into anything, especially right now. Don't rush into anything. A lot of things that are happening, not yet set in stone, especially around now. There's going to be a lot of progress being made. Even collectively speaking, we're heading into a time where there will be no planets retrograding. So this is going to be a time where things are really going to start to pick up for us. So nothing's yet set in stone. And that really, once Mercury goes direct, which is on the 18th, so a day after this video is posted, that's where 2023 really kicks off. So if things have been kind of slow or stagnant, or you haven't been seeing much growth or progression, and you've been feeling a bit unmotivated, or you've been feeling a bit stuck, or you've been questioning, should I just give up? Should I just walk away? Should I just leave this behind? Because what if this? Or, you might just want to wait a little bit longer before making any of these long-term decisions or these long-term commitments, before you jump in or before you commit yourself or settle down or make any of these significant life changes. You might want to hold off just a little bit longer, just a little bit longer. And also you'd probably benefit by thinking about it a little bit longer and just like coming up with a plan and getting clear with your goals and your intentions. Like, what is it that you're looking for? If you're looking for a new job, well, get clear. What are your intentions? You're able to manifest what it is that you want, but you got to set your intentions to bring that in, to bring in the opportunity. You don't set in the intention, you're just kind of freestyling and winging it, but then you're kind of going in circles. You're not really going anywhere. So Spirit is really wanting you, 4 of Swords and Death. Spirit wants you to pull away for a moment, to check out, to disconnect from the world. Again, I feel like the last 3 readings I've done today, it's kind of similar vibes, similar messages. And I'm like, wow, I feel like I'm just giving the same reading, but in different forms, different words, and different cards, but overall same theme. So I'm just saying, if you got any Aquarius or Capricorn placements, you might want to listen to those readings, because there's like some overlapping here going on here. But yeah, it's like you're needing to withdraw, you're needing to remove, you're needing to disconnect, and start thinking long and hard about these changes that are yet to come. Like, you're being prepared, you're preparing yourself. You also need to get plenty of rest. Because there is something about burnout here, or physical exhaustion, even sickness or feeling under the weather with this 10 of Swords reversed. I will say, if things have been kind of rocky for you, or things haven't been the most smoothest for you, the worst is over. So that's good. Things are only going to be moving uphill or on the upswing. But yeah, it's like Queen of Swords, you got to get clear. You got to get focused. You got to get clear with your intentions, what you're looking for, what you want, what you will not tolerate. You really got to set these boundaries, your limits of what you are searching for, so that you're able to put in the demand, you're able to put in the order, right? You don't go to a drive-through and you don't know what you want. You're like, can I get I don't know. And then you start asking the person, well, what do you recommend from this place? It's like you go in with your intention of, I'm going to order this, and that. This is what I want. You don't go to the universe being like, okay, yeah, could I get a motherfucking, you go in with telling the universe, okay, listen up, universe, I want this, I want that, and I want this, and please give me this with that. Like, fill in the blank, y'all. Fill in the fucking blank. But it's like, you gotta get clear with your order here, because the universe is gonna be like, listen, man, I just work here, I just give what I'm asked, I give out the order, so you got to tell me what you demand here. Otherwise, I can't help you. So get clear with your order. What is it that you're ordering, Pisces? What is it that you're trying to bring in? What is it that you want to have on a physical level, on a tangible level, even health-wise, personal goals that you'd like for yourself? It's like, it's time to just really get clear with what is it that you want, because you're like, oh, I don't want this, or I'm not really happy with this, or I'm kind of starting to second guess the path that I'm on here, and maybe this isn't for me. Okay, so let's start focusing what is for you. What is it you're called towards, or what is it that you feel more enjoyment doing, or, you know, because once you make up your mind, that's where the big commitment comes in. That's where things really take off. Even this Four of Wands. So it's like you got to plan here. You got to get planning. You got to get organized. Okay. Let's see. Some of you is just like because you haven't physically seen the efforts or the reward, or you haven't physically seen your hard work pay off. You feel like it's not here, it's not coming in, and that there's doubt. And so that's where the Seven of Swords, self-sabotage, comes in, where you just like get in your own way and hold yourself back, kind of allowing your own mind to be your own worst enemy. So that's something you need to be careful of. I'm gonna clarify though. Let's look into this Eight of Pentacles reverse and the Nine of Pentacles reverse, because let's see why are you feeling this way? Why are you kind of like having these second thoughts, or you're starting to kind of question something you've been putting a lot of effort into? Oh my God, Hangman trying to fall right out, but I'm not ready. I'm not ready for that. If the Hangman wants to come out, it will come out again. But I haven't even set my intentions yet to clarify these cards. Let me just, okay, Nine of Pentacles reversed with the Eight of Pentacles reversed for Pisces. Can you clarify this for me? Ace of Swords. Nine of Pentacles, thank you. Devil, okay. Capricorn energy. How many we have here? A whole stack. No, I'm not taking that. Sorry, Spirit. Less cards. Or we will be here forever. Okay. Anything else? Thank you. Fool. Ten of Swords at the bottom. Five of Wands. So there's this. Oh, shit. Oh, no. This Ten of Swords. I'm going to have to set this Ten of Swords aside. I'm going to have to tape this. This is so sad. This card, this deck, it's years old. I love this deck, but it is in rough shape. I will put this deck aside. Okay, I will be repairing that. Anyways, so clarifying this Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles reverse of, like, you know, you not feeling this drive anymore. You just kind of feeling like you're not feeling something anymore. And so this Ace of Swords, you're very honest with yourself, and you're like, I just don't really resonate with this path or with this person or with this environment any longer. I feel like I've outgrown this. I feel like I have changed as a person, and I'm ready for new experiences, and I'm ready to meet new people. I'm ready to have more like stimulating conversations. I want to learn. I want to feel challenged. I want to grow. I'm craving more in my life, and I'm feeling restricted. I'm feeling held back. I'm feeling like I'm just trapped in this same old, like, and it sucks. And there's something that's just like sucking the life out of you, or sucking the drive, sucking the enjoyment out of you, and it's just not working anymore. And the longer you stay, the more dull, the more unfulfilled, the more like just heavier you feel. And so you know that the only way out is, well, you gotta break out of this. You gotta step out of your comfort zone. Some of y'all, it's just like it's as clear as day. Like, you gotta completely branch out, and that requires you needing to leave behind. We have the Ace of Swords and the Devil. Like, some of you, there's a lot of toxicity in your life that you're needing to clear out. Even your own toxic shit, your own inner shit that you're needing to work through. Okay. But anyway, so it's really saying, like, if you're feeling like it's time for a change, well, the change is here. Change is coming, and it's you're ready for it. So you've been waiting for confirmation, or you've been waiting for the green light or the go ahead. Here you go. It's time. You're ready. Like, Spirit is urging you, like, yeah, it's time for you to expand. It's time for you to explore. It's time for you to branch out in this world. Meet new people, have new experiences, you know? Turn out the Six of Swords. We have the Four of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. Six of Swords for Pisces. Tower, and also the Knight of Pentacles, World at the bottom. So this has been a change that's been occurring over a slow period. Change that's been subtle. Change that's been happening over the course of months, for some years, but this feels more like, you know, the last year, I would say, where you've been undergoing significant change, and even changes in your relationships, even romantic relationships here, where you are just feeling like it's time to move on. We have the World, Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So I am seeing that, like, if there's relationships in your life where there's unrequited energy, or you feel that there's an imbalance in the effort that you've been receiving versus giving, this Queen of Pentacles reverse can represent someone who's very self-centered, or very just like absorbed in their own little world, their own little bubble. Completely, like, look, this Queen of Cups, she's giving, she's like pouring her heart out, she's giving, and this Queen of Pentacles reverse, she's just in her own world, she's giving to herself. So there's some relationships in your life that are fading out, and you're needing to move away from or let go of. That's something that is kind of like also something that you're noticing is like relationships are changing. Even your feelings towards certain people are shifting or changing. You're trying hard to like hold on to how things used to be with this Four of Pentacles. You're trying to hold on to like old relationships that you know you don't really resonate with, or you know you just don't mix well anymore. And there's no hard feelings. It's not necessarily like, oh, you had a fallout and they're the enemy and they're your devil and they're gonna, but sometimes you just outgrow people. That's part of life, and you no longer resonate with some people, and sometimes you cross paths later on, sometimes you don't, sometimes you never cross paths ever again, and it's no hard feelings. But it's kind of about you needing to just let go and not hold on so tightly. I'm gonna look into death and Four of Swords for you, and then I'm going to get you some advice. Okay, Pisces, you're going through some significant transitions in your life, and it can be a confusing time. Nine of Cups wants to come out, so I guess we're gonna keep it because it did not want to go back in the deck. So these changes that are occurring is so that you can these changes are leading you so that you can live. What? What am I fucking saying? These changes that are occurring, inner changes as well as changes externally, it's all to lead you to your wish fulfillments and your hopes and enjoyment of life, It's to bring you into alignment with where you're supposed to be. Even though it's uncomfortable, even though it's sad, even though it's painful or awkward or confusing, it's all part of this change that you're going through. Again, this is so similar that I was talking about in like Capricorn's readings. Like, you're just going through massive change. And look, 10 of Wands out here, butterfly. And as I was talking about Capricorn's reading and how I was like, their reading is literally like, this feels very similar. At the end of their reading with the animal cards, they had the butterfly come out. I was about to mention that. And then the 10 of Wands, the butterfly in this card, it's like, you guys are going through big change. And it's awkward, it's weird, and it's uncomfortable, and you feel like you're in your head, you have all these doubts, and you're kind of feeling guilty for feeling these things or having these thoughts, but you're only human, right? You can only give so much, you can only take on so much. Seven of Cups reversed. You've gotten clarity about what needs to change. You're already making the plans. You've already started thinking about this. It's just getting more serious. It's starting to become more serious. It's starting to really starting. How many times did I fucking say that? Three of Pentacles. So this is something that you have been considering / thinking about for some time. I would say the last few months at least, if not longer, but it's something that you've been thinking about / you kind of planted these intentions a while back, but kind of just waiting for the right timing. Well, the timing's now, and you've gotten clear, or you're getting clear with your intentions. Remember when I was like, set your intentions, man, otherwise you're just going to be lost and confused. Well, I'm seeing that as these changes are really starting to solidify, you have clarity here, 7 of Cups, of what path you're taking. And what's going to make you the most fulfilled on an emotional level. And again, Queen of Cups to the 10 of Wands, you're carrying a lot of pressure, worrying about how your actions are going to affect other people, how other people are going to take this news, how, you know, you don't want to disappoint or let anybody down, but at the same time, you need to worry about your own self first, and that it's not your job to, like, worry about how other people are going to react or how other people are going to feel. It's not your job to make others happy. Yeah. All right, let me get you some advice for Pisces in January 2023. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on for the second half of January, but it seems like endings are taking place for a lot of the signs. Even in personal readings too, I've noticed. It's like, okay, what the hell? What's going on here? We have the Beaver. Beaver's kind of just like, try to just keep a positive attitude as best as possible. Sometimes can be hard. Cobra, and I'm not taking that stack. Give me one more as advice for Pisces in January. How many is this? Okay, 2. Peacock and the Dragonfly. This is just a stage where you're at in your life, where you're going through really significant life changes. Like the chapter of your life is changing. You're changing chapters. You're changing storylines. Your season is changing, right? The fucking the characters are changing. The storyline is changing. The setting is changing. Like everything that you are currently in right now, everything's changing, and it's feeling uncomfortable because you kind of want to go back to the old ways, but you kind of don't. Like, it's kind of like you're going through, you're in the middle of this transition right now. It's a very slow shift that's been occurring for some time, but you're becoming more aware of these shifts and these changes, and you're like, holy shit, like, there's a lot that's different from, like, even a couple months ago. A lot's changed, a lot is shifted. And Beaver to the Cobra, this is just learning curves, growing pains. And again, like, there's some discomfort here, but you can't grow in your comfort zone. Like, this is happening, and there's not much you can do but just surrender to this. And the only thing you can really change is your attitude and where you put your energy and where you put your thoughts and your focus. Like, you know, you're shedding old skin. You're also teaching people in your life. You're helping them on their soul level, on their soul journey, just as they're helping you. That you may be coming into a time where you're going to be meeting like a person, or someone might be coming into your life to help guide you or like kind of show you the way. So even like what I was saying is like, you might be seeing changes in your relationships, or some people you just no longer resonate. You've outgrown, and that's okay, and that's fine, and that's normal. It's uncomfortable, it's sad, it's disappointing, but that's because you're creating you're creating space for new things. Y'all, my words today are fucking backwards. Excuse my French, but it's all messed up, my speech today. It's just, you're going through some changes. Things are fading out because it's clearing up space for the better things that are in alignment, that's going to make you feel really good. And although there's some lows right now, you're going to experience highs very soon. And yeah, I mean, that's basically all I got for you, Pisces. So I think I'm going to leave your reading here. If this reading was helpful, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information's in the description box down below. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you for watching, Pisces. Take care, take it easy on yourself, and yeah, bye.